Hi, my name's Janet, and today I'm going to show you how to make banana nut bread. Now you might ask, why do I need to know how to make your banana nut bread when I have my banana nut bread that I make? But I'm going to tell you today that my banana nut bread is actually better than your banana nut bread. Now it's actually not my banana nut bread, it's a friend named Cheryl's, and it's called Cheryl's Banana Nut Bread. So let's get started. So the first thing you do, it's a bit unusual, but you cream your butter. Doesn't take very long to cream butter. And then you take 1.5 cups of brown sugar unpacked, and you put that in there. Now I just love this banana nut bread. I've been giving it to people and they just go nuts over it. And I'm not trying to be funny on that. They really do. They're crazy about it. I didn't realize how much people love banana nut bread. I actually was raised with chocolate chip cookies, but they love banana nut bread. And the good thing about it is, the way I'm making it is, I use smaller loaf pans. So I make a loaf and then I freeze 2 loaves and I give some loaves away. Okay, so I just gone ahead and I've creamed my butter and sugar, and now I add 2 eggs, and let me fix that a little. It's hard when you're left-handed. I guess I should have this thing turned around the other way. Okay. Now, I make this banana nut bread so much that I actually measure out the flour and the salt. Oops, second. I actually measure out the flour, because I use whole wheat flour, white flour, and salt. I measure it all out in these packets and I put it in the freezer. And so when I want to make it, I just think, I hate measuring stuff, right? I hate measuring the flours. So what I do is I just have that there, and I know I just have to cream the sugars and add the eggs and the yogurt, and I'm done, and I add the bananas. So it's really easy. Now it says sift it. I don't have a sifter, so I just, sift it. Now you might have a sifter, but I don't think people sift anymore. So anyway, go ahead and put the whole wheat flour. And at the end of the show today, because people could not see the chalkboard last week, I'm going to put out on cardboard the actual recipe and instructions, because I really want people to use these recipes. I don't want people just to watch me and think, I can't believe she's on YouTube doing that. I really want you to try it. Okay. Now, the funny thing about this thing is you put a teaspoon of baking soda in 1/3 cup of yogurt. It's a little different. Plain yogurt, doesn't matter if it's non-fat or low-fat or whatever. It kind of, you can see it. It sort of begins to double and everything. And you just take that and you put it in here. And you've basically done most of the hard work right there. Okay. Now I'm going to do something that you won't see anybody do on the internet. You might look at all the internet banana nut recipes and you're going to see something. You're going to see 1 cup of mashed bananas. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know who it is that comes up with this stuff, but Cheryl's banana nut recipe calls for 4 to 6 bananas. It's a lot of bananas. And it's really, really good. In fact, the only recipe I found that calls for more than 1 cup is called Extreme Banana Bread. You can see it on the internet. She calls for 2 cups of bananas. So I think it's like some food dictator says that we can only have 1 cup of mashed bananas in our banana nut bread. Okay, so what they say mashed. Why? Why do you have to mash it? Why don't you just throw it in there? So that's what I do. Here it is. Very ripe, very spotted. You're going to get ready to throw them away. You're going, why did I buy this many bananas? Well, I don't actually, like when it's got that brown stuff there, I don't do that, because, I don't think that will taste very good. Anyway, here we go. Now, does this count for 1 banana? You know what? I'm going to count this for 2 bananas because this is a big banana. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Still doing it. Still going for it. Here we go. 5, 6. 6 bananas, okay? Just throw them in there, and then we're just going to let them get... Oh, I'm doing my cooking show. Oh. I'm just... See to where there's some kind of clumpy bananas, and then I stop. And then I take a cup and a half of nuts. Once again, I have not seen anybody on the internet. You're in a cooking show. I haven't seen anybody on the internet put a cup and a half of walnuts in their banana bread. But I'm telling you, if you love nuts, you want nuts in your banana bread. Here we go. There we go. That's it. There's it. Now, have I forgotten anything? Last week I forgot the jalapeno. I've not forgotten one thing. Okay, so I have greased my pans, and I will show you the size of the pans later because on my cardboard things. These are small. They don't have a wet, you won't get a wet center and you won't get a burnt outside. If you use this pan, you're going to end... Robin, it's a cooking show.
Well, I want to try this.
Anyway, would you move away? Could you get over there, please? If you use this big of a pan, you're going to end up with a wet center. And that's also true for this kind of pan. I mean, it's okay, but I would only fill it halfway. If you fill it all the way, you might end up with a wet center and also dark sides.
Wow, this is the best banana bread I've ever tasted.
Okay, nobody's going to believe that because they're going to think it's all
Whoa.
rigged. Okay, anyway, okay. So, I've done my bananas, and I'm going to put it in my grease pans. I'm going to put it in for 350. So what I need is I need my cameraman to come on over here, and we're going to show you how to do this. I'll put my instructions up. Before I do that, and this is going to be goodbye, when Jesus rose from the dead, the first thing he did was he made breakfast for his friends. So when you think, hey, what can I do during this time? We're all stuck at home. You can't eat breakfast with your friends, but you can make breakfast for your friends. This is making breakfast for your friends. Keep 1 loaf to yourself and take the 2 loaves and take them and drop them on a doorstep to somebody who is just sheltering in place. And it will mean a lot. I cannot tell you how much it means to people when you give them one of these loaves of banana nut bread. They just love it. And you know what? I keep it in my freezer, and I'll have it in my freezer for a month. When I take it out and I cut it, it's still moist because it has so many bananas in it. So that's it. Thank you for watching this week, and thank you for all the responses. God bless you guys. And here comes my cameraman.